Fam, what is up with the squad? It's Sesh, favorite round team with local tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. Coach Coleman in the building. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all I don't care what day, I don't care what time, I don't care what hour. I'm 19 from where the fuck I'm supposed to be. I'm 19.
Let's go.
You hear me? I'm 19.
Let's go.
19. We 19 for 5K. We 19 for 5K. I got my shot on deck. It's gonna happen any hour. It's gonna happen any hour now. I got the shot on deck. Let's get ready. A couple Shecklinaires in here. You hear me? Yeah, we on the countdown. We on the countdown to 5K.
I'm excited.
Appreciate y'all.
All the way up
with us. We on the countdown. We on the countdown right here. And it's up from here. From 5K to 1 million. Let's push it. So welcome in, Coach Coleman. What's happening?
What's up? We got some basketball on the show tonight. Take your time. What's the rush? Come and talk some hoops with us. What's going on, my friend? I enjoyed the shows on today. Made political Lil cuss real good. I ain't never heard political Lil cuss like that.
Political Lil don't be political Lil. You know, political Lil don't. She don't pull no punches now. You was cussing us out. It's all right, Key Highlight. It's all right. Here we are. Here we are. Let the countdown begin. Let's countdown begin. Now I'm telling y'all. As soon as when I see 5K, I'm going live. I'm going live. So have your shot ready, have your medicine ready. It's not safe for work. You hear me? It's gonna be gonna be a celebration. Whatever your shot is, have it ready. But we 19 from where I got to get. We 19 from this goal.
Extra espresso shot. I don't drink espresso. I'm just talking.
Oh, you gonna be off the matcha?
A matcha night. Gotcha, matcha.
As Splash Squad would say, off the matcha. You hear me?
Man, I miss Splash Squad. I haven't seen Splash.
No, Splash around. Splash doing it big. I've been checking out some of the Splash content on Instagram and on the socials.
Okay, I gotta check it out. I didn't have it on my notification.
I don't tell no lie. It's one of them. I've been seeing like Splash moving around. Splash been having a good time. Last time I seen Splash, he was at a pool party or something. This your ride home show? Getting ready to relax at home. Start your night off out of work. Look, you love us, play you back. Let's go. So let's get into it. Let's talk some hoops. Let's have some fun. Today's show was fun. You know, a chip ain't a cup, and a cup ain't a chip. We talk about that later. I want to talk about Natasha Howard. Yeah. MVP performance 2025 Commissioner's Cup. I mean, timely. It was a great time for her to jump in and have a monster game. I want to say, was it she's 16 and 12 or something like that? 16 and 12, 16, I think.
16 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. 17 in the plus.
Defensive leadership. Now, I don't know if y'all got a chance to see it, but you know, of course, after the, you know, they had like a real celebration You know, they had the
Okay.
goggles on and the champagne out. Everything.
Oh my goodness. For the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, for the Commissioner Cup. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It did, but I don't know how many people get a chance to see stuff. So you know, I want to share something, and I don't usually share too much stuff out of the Discord, but I saw this and I got to share this out of the Discord. So I'm
Okay.
grab this and share it because I want people to understand what me and Political will be talking about, because they think that we just be making stuff up. Like that doesn't happen. No way, no way. They wouldn't do that. Well, yeah, they do. They do stuff right in our face, and I need y'all to understand what I'm talking about. So let me try to find this thing. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show y'all something. Because I just told y'all about Natasha Howard, and then we know that CC didn't get to play because she was out with injury, so she wasn't she didn't play. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so we know that she didn't play. So imagine my surprise when I didn't expect the champions poster to come out about this thing. But since they made a champions poster, but they made a champions poster, I want to show y'all this poster. I want y'all now something is wrong with this picture. Who can tell me what?
One of these players are doing their own thing.
One of these players is doing their own thing.
Oh my goodness. I just got nauseous. As soon as it popped up, I see it. What is wrong with this picture?
I mean, her whole body ain't even on the picture. They just got like half of her. Like they got her up there like they almost forgot.
You see, they got in the smack dab in the middle.
That's my point. She didn't even play.
Play.
She didn't even play.
You can't put that up there. You didn't play. You can't get credit where credit is not due.
But
earned.
She didn't make the poster, and that's my point. And this is the stuff that me and Political will be talking about. They be saying y'all making that up. It's not like that. No, it very much is. Years from now, when this poster is still around and people see it, what would you think? What would it have you to think from the picture? Well, with the size of the players, you would think that she had a very big part in it, and that Aaliyah and Kelsey had also kind of helped out, even though they kind of down a little bit smaller in the picture, and the rest of y'all was just kind of there. But the one who did the work, the one that made the difference, the one that said, "Get on my back so we can go get this cup," is up here to the right, almost a letter.
Right, blended in with the letters. Okay, blended in.
How does that happen?
Oh, that's intentional. Some would say it's not accident.
How does that happen?
And then,
but then y'all will tell me I'm tripping. Now, here's my question: if the roles have been reversed, let's just say, for I don't know, kicks and giggles, this was Natasha Howard had a CC kind of role on this team. Face of the team, star, didn't get to play. No. Got to play, didn't get to play. But CC played. And we had Natasha Howard here, front and center, and CC off to the right, back over there. The leading scorer, double, helped us get to the cup. Almost an afterthought in the O of the champions that they are.
The O. I mean, last year was just Commissioner Cup winners. So
I don't even.
What they would say is like, "Oh, it's disrespect. Unbelievable. It's god awful."
The internet would be on fire. The internet would be on fire. You're right. The internet would be on fire.
It's just pure hate. It's Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. It's just,
As a
man.
player, I don't know. I don't know how Natasha Howard feels about it.
I mean, I mean, I would feel some type of way about it because it's intentional. You disrespect my body of work. I mean, that does make a statement. That is important when when graphics come out like that. It sends a message, right?
Well, it stamps history. It marks history. Like I
Right,
said,
right. So
that'll be the picture that they show when they.
so stuff like that you can't let slide because you're misrepresenting what actually took place. That's not accurate record
Oh
of what
man,
took
if she
place.
pushed back right now, she would be an angry black woman. Look at her, whining about that. That's what it would be. But that's her legacy. She was the MVP.
Right. And you will have
That's
every
that's
right to.
that's for her. That's for her family to be able to
Yeah.
celebrate and be able to show up. You
So I
know,
think
if you came to school and told me, if you little kid, we little kids at school, and you came with that picture and told me, my parent was the MVP. No, they wasn't. Which one your parent?
And you see the O right there, the
Yeah,
O.
you bring that picture. You bring that picture for show and tell, and go tell somebody.
Hey,
My parent was the MVP. Where? Way back up over.
yeah.
Stop playing in our face, y'all. Stop playing in our face.
What
Agnes was good. Daniel Barry
most
was good.
valuable
Waterfall was
passer? Look, most valuable passer.
my spidey senses is tingling, y'all. Come on, man. What are we talking
Oh
about?
man, you can't.
Why
You
do
can't
the
tell.
media and league continue to overlook the true game changers like Howard, focusing on flashier players like Clark, who didn't contribute to the cut? Why? Coach, why do you think Natasha Howard didn't get the recognition she deserved
I mean, well,
after
right now,
after that performance?
I mean, right now, to openly discriminate has been weaponized from the federal level on down. We want to talk about
Uh-oh.
poly sports. I think so. When it's encouraged from the national level, and there's no checks and balances on in doing stuff in integrity, it's like guns blazing. Excuse my language, but there's no better way. It's like just all hell breaks loose. And so right now it's just a reflection of the society we live in that doesn't have checks and balances and doesn't care to respect and only have a desire to push something. So this is how certain people always been. Now you have a back permission to do it, and so they're going to do it. And so those who have
Well, I'm telling them right now, you don't have permission. I'm tired of you playing in my face.
right, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm tired of you playing in my face. Y'all better start telling.
But I'm saying until it's addressed. But that's just me, my basic purview, my court view, from my view of these things. If it's continued to be allowed, they'll keep doing it.
Do y'all think this bias has an impact on the younger players that are trying to break into this league and gain recognition when they see this kind of stuff? You think so?
Oh yeah, because it's trying to set a standard of how you, black and brown women, so we expect you to come in and conduct yourself. It's trying to confine them and put them in a box and take away their personality and take away the uniqueness of their brand. Because as we say, let's be real, there is what, but you can potentially gain some generational wealth, which there's a indifference in that when you put race and sports and economics behind it, and then you put people that don't do it for the love of sport, and it is for the love of power. I mean, this is what you're coming up with. Love control.
Who should push back on this, right? So, because to me, that's not a league. I don't know if that's league generated or team generated, right? But who pushes back on that? Should the coach say, "Hey, redo that"? Should Howard say, "Hey, redo that"? Like, some people are gonna look at it like, what's the big deal? The big deal is that it's my legacy. The big deal is that it's a piece of history. The big deal is that it doesn't tell the story accurately.
Right.
The big deal is that it paints a distorted picture of what took place last night.
Right.
That's the big deal.
Right. I mean, and that's important. It's important that it be told accurately, and I think that's just a reflection of in the world, in the country we live in. There's a push and pull struggle of telling history accurately. Let's talk about the elephant in the street.
So,
You know?
so should Stephanie White speak to it? Should Stephanie White have it fixed?
I mean,
who does it?
I mean, if you're a coach and you respect the body you work your player, I definitely would as a coach. I'm not sure if she's going to. I wouldn't be shocked if she didn't, because her chest board looks different.
Okay. If Howard pushes back, she would be labeled difficult to deal with. Exactly. And that's my point.
When I thought that's just advocating for your body of work, right? Being an advocate for yourself.
I mean, it would be no different than if my stats were wrong in the book.
Right. It's the same thing. Get it right. Right.
If I had one more rebound than I was supposed to, or one less rebound than I was supposed to, I would want that corrected, and I would want that. I would want that actually properly represented. We got the Rob, the Man Media. Appreciate you sharing. What's up, Magic Baby? Rob, the Man Media. Mr. Shake My Hand. Appreciate you sharing the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals for the America Cup in Chile are out July 4th. We will play. I have no idea who that is. Let's see if I can blow this up.
Get glasses, Alice. No, I'm saying that's how I remember that.
I can see the flag now. I think that's Dominican Republic.
Okay. Remember that commercial? Get glasses, Alice.
You are so funny, man. So
I can see.
I can see.
I can see clearly now. The rain
is gone. So I don't know. I just wanted to call that out. I didn't see anybody else talking about it. I saw it shared, in our community, and we kind of talked about it. But I wanted to push that back out there just to let people know, like, yo, we see it.
No, I think that we need to continue to do that, and we have to support our people, lift them up and esteem them. So I'm with you. I stand with you. I stand with Natasha Howard, working so hard, and all of our Black women in the WNBA and what they've done to give WNBA the product. Without them, they are the product. And then you have a few people benefiting off the product that's been made off of our women. And so, and I'm just going to stand on that comment and not back down from that comment. I will stand with that.
Got you. 98 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. I need 5 of y'all. 5 of y'all to share this thing out and put share in the chat. 5 of y'all put share in the chat for us. Let them know we having this conversation. I want to shift gears now. We didn't have any WNBA hoops tonight. Only basketball game that I watched today was America Cup hoops, and that was U.S. versus Mexico. And you got a chance to see the game?
Yeah, I was working and lurking in watching it with the group a little bit today.
We won the game. We went undefeated in the first 4 games, so 4-0,
right.
Moving on to quarterfinal play. Let's see if I can grab the score.
The score 104-48.
And you got box scores?
As far as the player, no, I just got the finals. I don't have the player stats.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and I think we play at 11:40 a.m. Okay, so so listen, my fault. I did share this live. Thank you, Key Highlight. Thank you, Magic. So 4-0, like I said. What I don't know if people know is that Joyce Edwards is the captain of this team.
Look at me.
Look at me. She's the captain now. You think about all them names on this team, and I didn't say co-captain, I didn't say first captain. I said the captain. One captain is Joyce Edwards. She's been playing like a captain and handling it like a captain. But let's talk about Joyce in a minute. But y'all, there's 100 in the chat. Like and share, but put a 5 in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat if you've been watching the America Cup games. Put a 5 in the chat if you've been watching the America Cup games. Sue Bird getting a statue of herself. Yes, it's coming. Joyce is doing really well. Joyce hooping. We're gonna talk about Joyce in a minute. But I want to know if y'all been watching America, because I want to talk about a player that I was excited to see in America that I can't figure out what the hell is going on with them at the America. Flau'jae Johnson. I want to talk about Big Foe. I was excited to see Big Foe come into USA basketball. I was excited to see Big Foe get ready to get out. Big Foe came out in the Chile game,
Right,
four
right,
steals. Four steals.
right.
Looked like she was locked in on defense, right?
Right.
And now it's been nothing. What for those of y'all that are watching, what are y'all seeing that's going on with Flau'jae? I'm not understanding what's going on with Big Foe. I thought that Big Foe coming in here, and I know I believe that Foe has some USA basketball experience at some point. I believe that she's played USA basketball before.
Yeah.
So USA I expected with the USA basketball experience, the national championship experience, her one season away from the WNBA, that she was gonna come in here and right? And that's what I was expecting. For her to come in here and just man, I can't find Flau'jae. So y'all help me understand what's going on with Flau'jae. So, and I can't say that she ain't been on the floor. Flau'jae was on the floor about 15 minutes today. She didn't have no points. She didn't have any points. And I'm asking y'all this. You think she's preventing injuries? Okay, let me know. Because what I'm trying to figure out is I don't see the joy. I don't see the fun. Flau'jae looks I not disinterested. I don't know. I'm not seeing like she's having a good time. She tried out in 23, but she didn't get to play on the team. Okay. She looks tired and lacks on defense. Okay. She's been struggling. But why? But why? And this is what I'm trying to figure out. Why? Because if Flau'jae is who I've always said she was, and I done told y'all, I was in my house minding my business, and I saw a video come across the screen of these two young ladies going to play a high school basketball game. And I watched the game, and I couldn't say neither one of them young ladies' names. I had no idea how to say either one of them young ladies' names. By the time it was over, I needed to know both of their names. And that was Flau'jae coming to play Malaysian. And if you know, you know. If you haven't watched it, watch it on YouTube.
If you don't know, now you know.
I was excited for both of them. I don't see Flau'jae coming with the swag, the light, the bounce. I'm not. You said she's doing too much. She's not really focused. Doing too much. You mean like pulling between music and basketball? Is Kara Lawson not using her in the right way? I don't feel like she's getting like Jason Tatum or Tyrese Halliburton because she's getting on the floor. But 1 for 8, 0 for 3. What are you telling me? Okay, so you said no playing time. Let's go back and see, because I know she was on the floor today for today Flau'jae played for 14 minutes 59 seconds. 0 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no steal, 1 block. Prior to that, we played Puerto Rico. 10 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Not bad, but 40% from the floor, 2 of 5. The shooting is concerning. Is it just a difference in? You think not starting is messing with her rhythm? Okay. She played about 17 minutes per game, but she's struggling to play in a structured system. So is it a structure? Okay, so you think it's a structured system? Okay. The other girls are really just showing her up. What? Oh shit! Hold on, Sassy Cassie. Wait a minute. Okay, I understand not starting. Could be throwing her rhythm off. New system could be hard to adjust, but she's been playing as more of a facilitator. I think she wants to play some point guard. Okay, so you think she's using this to develop to develop into the point guard for LSU? Because see, what I don't want is you know how Dawn talks about bad basketball is contagious. I don't want her to spend the summer playing bad basketball with USA and have that carry over into the college season. I'm not interested. I don't want to see this Flau'jae.
I think right now, when you look at it, we watched it, we saw the body language was not encouraging with Flage. I think also what you got to look at is that there's a different accountability and a different style when it comes from Kim Mulkey to Kara Lawson. Kara Lawson is expecting defense first, and that's new. Also, you have everybody else is just as good as you are on the bench, so you use that to get better. Also, is there is there growing pains like maturity happening? You have to work through that. So sometimes before it gets better, it looks worse before you get the the lesson moment. So I don't think it's going to be all lost. I think you learn through this and find the skills. It can be, we don't know. It could be a other thing. Is it personal? Is it hard to find the balance? But if we're just talking basketball, I'm gonna say we're just talking basketball. From my core view is you got higher expectation of a coach with tougher standards, and you got to walk. And either you are or you not. And so you want to play defense, sit down. And you learn and figure it out. So I always feel like she can big folk and improve her defense if she wants to have longevity on the next level, even if it's her plan to play at the next level. So I don't think all is lost in this FIBA game in this America Cup. I just and maybe that's from being a former teacher. You understand they go through the ebbs and the flow, the highs and the lows, because they're still young adults. They're still growing. Is he 20 yet now? 19? Age wise, and I'm not giving age an excuse. I'm just giving the reality of.
Going to graduate, so she's somewhere around 21, 22, ain't she?
Yeah, that's still young.
Yeah, Madison Booker's not having a good America Cup either. But I wasn't. I ain't gonna hold you up, Sterling. Madison wasn't one of the people I was looking forward to seeing. I ain't gonna hold you. Big Four I wanted to see on this stage. Liv in the hand, freezing her out. Okay, I don't know about all that. I've watched every game. I don't see him just purposely going away from her. Against Columbia, she played almost 11 and a half minutes. No points, no points, 2 rebounds. Block, 0 of 5, 0 of 5, 1 for 8, 0 for 3. That sound like tour dates. So I don't know. She's 21.
He said tour dates.
Yeah. 1-8. They don't pass her the ball. Okay. But I also don't be seeing. I don't be seeing Flage. Listen. I've seen Flage come with the energy to just take the game over. Like, hey, give me the ball. I've seen her be demonstrative about let me get the rock. I don't even see that, and so I just don't know if she just still finding her way. Like you said, playing with a different level of players. But I really did. I hate that this is the tape that's out on her right now as she's preparing to go to the WNBA. Them guards jealous of the biggest foe. She opened up. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, Jeff. That's fine.
That's the Black Hannah Montana.
But what I need for you to explain to me is that when she had the 8 times that she did get it, how come only 1 of 8 went down? The 5 times that she did get it, how come none of those went down? The 3 times that she did get it in the other game, well, how come none of those didn't go down? Because they didn't pass to her before? Or I don't know. She don't look like she fit in. It looked like sometimes folks look like she out there straight getting cardio. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I don't think she played great last year. Maybe it flashes, but her injuries covered the struggling up. And Samoro covered up a lot of them girls' issues last year. Do you think she's still injured? Listen, this ain't the Flage Johnson that I'm used to. This ain't the big foe. This ain't the big foe that I had like coming and wrecking shop in the dub.
Right.
Shit, I was looking at Big Foe on the bench, and it looked like she was like, shit, I could have did 4 concerts fucking around over here too.
Maybe that concert money look better to her right now. Maybe that's where.
So you say Flaw is a volume shooter. So 1 for 8. How many more did she need to shoot before it kick in? I don't know what you're saying, Spoil Brat.
I guess 10 more. I don't.
0 for 5. How many more do we give her?
Right. No,
I definitely got hope in them, Rachel. I definitely got hope in them with that.
Try it in cinnamon.
Not the cinnamons. Cinnamon. Yeah. We definitely got hope in them. That's not that ain't. that ain't what the conversation is, Rachel. That ain't what the conversation is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought about health. I thought about, does Kara Lawson know how to coach a player like Flau'jae? Does she know how to use a player like Flau'jae? Is it just not the right pieces around a player like Flau'jae? Like, what is it?
I mean, also,
and y'all keep saying y'all keep saying Olivia is freezing Big Foe out. Okay,
see that they're not even on the court at the same time.
Olivia is freezing Big Foe out for what? What does Olivia have to gain from freezing Big Foe out? And then if Olivia is out there just freezing Big Foe out, why is Kara Lawson allowing that? Like, it's cool. Y'all just keep freezing her out. Like, wouldn't it have to be a buy-in from everybody if it was that diabolical like that? Y'all let me know, because I see y'all keep saying that. But again, what y'all not telling me is that when she did get the ball, when she wasn't froze out on them other times, why she didn't do nothing with the ball then?
But
maybe distracted. Okay.
Also, when I coach,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Rachel. Draft stock.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Draft stock. I don't want her draft stock to drop. She don't look like the same Big Foe. What don't you agree with, Sass? You got to tell me. I don't agree with that. It ain't enough information for me.
But also, though, like when I used to play, and then when I coach, I said I'm not going to pass a ball to a teammate that's body language not showing that they want. They're not in basketball position. They're not in impact position. And so, if I'm looking over and I see somebody else looking like they're more chopping at the bit, well, that's what I'm
hell no. Hold on. I'm not gonna let y'all come in here and be like they just passing it to the white girl on the wing. I'm sorry, coach. I don't mean to cut you off, but I ain't gonna let y'all do that. Because if you go back to the first game, Olivia Miles said, "Hey, guess what, Joyce?" And that wasn't a white girl on the wing. I think you got all of my assists tonight. And Joyce said, after I got over messing up in the first quarter. So no, Neekins is a shooter. Shoot it. This ain't about black and white. It ain't none of that. I'm not gonna let y'all do none of that. Y'all ain't talk. We're not doing that shit. We ain't doing that. Does Flau'jae know how to play with balanced talent? You have stars at all 5 positions, and as Don says, you have to possess a certain mentality to know when to pass and shoot. This is what I'm asking y'all. I'm not a Flau'jae Johnson expert, but I'm not finna be in here like it's this diabolical plan where they just freezing her out. Stop it. It ain't like she was cooking and then they just froze her out. No. And Olivia Miles been out there throwing no look passes at everybody. So I'm not doing that bullshit. I'm not doing that. I'm here to have a real conversation about what could be the challenges right here, and then how do we get Flau'jae back to the smiling, bright-eyed Flau'jae that's ready to kill on the floor for the SEC, because that's the Flau'jae I want to see when we got to come to the PMAC. Olivia literally hit her with 3 good passes in the fourth quarter, and she just missed the shots. Come on, talk to me. If anybody who conversation is they're freezing her out, I ain't even on them conversations. Well, now Flau'jae just will have to beat Duke's ass. Yeah, bring it. I don't, she needs to come back to Baton Rouge. But okay, I get it. Wait a minute. I thought that this would be really good for Flau'jae, though. Being at USA Basketball at this level, being with Kara Lawson, who is a defensive-minded coach, right? I was excited about what would this add to Flau'jae bag, because I know how hard Flau'jae says she worked. I think this type of platform. There we go. Let's have a basketball conversation. I think this type of platform is not for Big Four in Madison. When you're a streaky player, it's hard to play in this type of platform. So they just like USA international type players. Okay. See, following the coach's structure, Olivia is the point. Big Foe don't touch rock. So you think Big Foe should be the point? Oh, you think we should just have the America Cup in Baton Rouge? Okay, FL. I mean, yeah. Okay. I thought that this would be good for Flau'jae too to grow her game.
Right.
I thought so. And here's the thing. And I'm just being honest, right? If Flau'jae is having a problem getting her game going coming off the bench, then this is exactly what she needs. Because 9 times out of 10, depending on where she lands, she's not going to start. So she needs to know how to, turn that thing on when you get up off the bench. So I need her to be cranking this thing up. But I'm just wondering about the coaches there. Are they not pouring into her? Are they not connected? I don't know. She don't look happy to me. I'm wondering if she even still loves basketball. That's what I was looking at her today. Like, damn, man, do Florida even still like basketball? If it's a street ball, unorganized type of platform, yes. Okay, but would you say that LSU plays a street ball, unorganized type of basketball? This is a good experience for her. She just had to refocus and shut everything else out, no distraction. Yeah, we get ready to go. We get ready to go into the one and done. It's tournament time. You saying she's not okay? Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. I have no idea when they fire up that cupcake schedule. Man, what?
The hostess schedule, the tasty cake schedule.
Gracias. 1 second, Joe.
Okay, so FM, you saying they play and one ball, so it's kind of dribble handoff, open up, 2-player game, set a screen, see if you can get pick and roll, pick and pop, kind of FM. That's what you're thinking. Just kind of they did 2 1-on-1 when the play breaks down for LSU. They thrive when they're okay. So it's 1v1 off the breakdown, Shanti, and try to use the screen to see if they get open or okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, also what I think about with flow, I mean, also is you gotta you just gotta mature. It's an opportunity for growth, mentally and physically. You know, so mentally, emotionally, and physically. I mean, you only can do as much as your mind allow. You know, you prepare your mind to do with your physical ability. So, hopefully, is a positive out this whatever possibly that she's going through. So I'm not trying to sound like powder puff, fluff, coach, but if your mind is somewhere else and it's not on the court, not with everything is going on and with the details, with the finer details of your team and the skills that you need, then it's gonna look rusty and dusty. Name one player besides Simone that has been successful LSU player not transferred. All right, great point. And Sylvia Fowles. So not Sylvia Fowles. Okay. See,
the girl that you keep talking about that was on the other wing was shooting 50% from 3. So yes, I'm gonna keep feeding her. Well, she was hot. What do y'all want her to do? One girl was shooting 50% from 3. One girl was shooting 0%, 0 for 3. What do y'all expect to happen in basketball?
Go to the hot hand, as they say. That's what we told.
You go to the hot hand. Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah, come on, man. Make it make sense. Come on. Who's Sylvia Flowers? Sylvia Fowles? Is that what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I've seen Rose play for many different coaches and styles. She looks the same. Joyce just what Dawn say? She just played basketball the right way. That's why it looks so easy. I told y'all. Joyce be out there like like it ain't no pressure. She running the floor so beautifully now. Moki don't really care about the erratic offense as long as they play defense and rebound. Okay. She just needs to focus. Okay, that's right. Well, okay. Well, I'm looking to see her focus because I was excited that she made this team, and I was excited to see her play with this level of talent around her, and I was expecting her to shine. So we'll see. I hope she focused. We play on the 4th. We play on the 4th. 125 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up. Oh, Miracle Rider, thank you, fam. Thank you, fam.
All right. That deserves some music.
I think you just want to dance, Coach.
You right.
I think Coach just want to dance. He just wanted to dance.
Got the book signed.
You got the book coming. Got to get signed tomorrow. Book club through chapter 10. Catch up. Olivia, no flaw struggling, and she ain't trying to invite her to the party. So Olivia supposed to invite Flau'jae to the party. Hey, this DJ, I appreciate your engagement, but in not one thing that you type has any of the ownership needed to be on Flau'jae.
I
Like
do not, Miracle Writer.
she has to take some responsibility in this too. She got to be ready when the pass comes to her. If she's struggling, what is she doing to get going? Now, again, she was 0-3 tonight. She was 0-5 another. She was 0-5 another night. She was 1-8 another night. But Olivia still needs to get her going and invite her to the party. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, you gotta take ownership.
Yeah, I'm riding with Big Flo too, and this is why I was having the conversation to see if everything was really cool. Like, what is it that y'all think is going on? Because I don't recognize this Flau'jae. And Shantae, you just saying it's not for her, and international hoop may not be.
Take a look at me now.
I just want I want fun loving Flau'jae back on the floor.
I think it's a process, whatever's she's going through, and I don't think it's all maybe basketball related.
So this DJ, it's probably a lot of other big Fo fans in there. I'm a Big Fo fan as well, and I'm gonna disagree that she getting froze out, and I'm not gonna keep having that conversation about getting froze out. I ain't buying that. She ain't delivering. I'm not gonna keep passing you the ball and you not delivering. Period. It's not my job to keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. You was 1-for-8, 0-for-5, 0-for-3. What am I doing? And then I got somebody shooting 50% from the floor. I'm gonna feed the hot hand.
Look, what's the old school saying? You need an attitude adjustment.
Like, and I don't even know that it's an attitude adjustment. It could be that she's distracted. It could be that she's never played on this level. I don't know. Well, they're gonna be hating.
But the reason why you say that because you know that what's capable of doing and playing and how she can impact the game. Can you improve her defense? Yes.
Not only that, she's one of the biggest brands walking into the WNBA next year.
Right.
She's an entertainer and a basketball player. They're waiting for her to make any fucking mistake to say, see, she wasn't focused on one or the other, and that's why one of the other suffered. And that's what I don't want for her. I don't want bad tape out on her. I don't want them to be able to be like, see, this is why she couldn't. Because a black woman can be anything that she puts her mind to. And she's been doing it. And so this is why I want to know what's wrong with Flau'jae.
What's wrong?
And that's where I'm at with it. And to me, maybe it ain't even basketball.
Right. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Because it needs the league needs shot creators, and she would play defense and not ball dominant. Okay. Yeah. I also don't want her WNBA stock to fall to drop either.
Can we get it together?
So that's what I'm looking for. But let's keep talking America. Let's keep talking America. But let's move on to the captain of this thing.
Ooh, who's Joyce the captain?
Joyce Edwards. I'm loving her as the captain and her leadership on and off the court. She must be able to perform at this level in order to make it to the W.
Different take.
How did Joyce lead her team? And what do you think that she brings to the table as captain of Team USA?
Man, just consistency, work ethic, definitely IQ, team player. Most of her basketball decisions are good decisions when she's involved. And I don't know if you could teach her how she's leadership by action. Just seems like a natural born leader, right? I don't know if you can teach that. I think that's just part of who she is.
All right, Chandra. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you stopping by, fam. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
It just comes that just comes from how you raise your upbringing and just who you are. Part of just the fiber of who you are. You can't coach that. You can't teach that. Is it something that they want self-determined, self-starter?
Thanks for real rap.
You know,
You know what? She has great awareness of those on the court with her too. I like that statement.
right,
Joyce just loves basketball. And she does. But
right.
she's competitive as hell too. Joyce is competitive as hell. How much growth? How about the growth that we've seen in Joyce from the last time we saw her playing April to right now in July?
Oh, it's tons. I can't even measure it from the championship game to now. You could tell just in her play where she wants to get back to with her team this season coming up, right? That's the statement. Let my game speak for me. And Joyce does a hell of a job doing that.
And that's what you're missing out of Big Four: passion, hunger.
Yeah.
Joyce Edwards' mental is insane. Oh, she leave it all on the floor. Real killer instinct. Yeah, she's a sophomore. Joyce is a sophomore.
Yeah.
Drip should have Rose play point forward. Like it's coming. Drip told y'all, before it's all said and done, Joyce probably played 1 through 4, potentially 1 through 5, but she's looking like a point forward out there, coach. She you know, it's a couple times I've seen her still kind of looking at the ground when she running the ball up the floor, but for the most part, making some good passes. Had a nice lob. I don't even remember who she hit for the little reverse layup today. Listen, she's grown so much. No, hell no, she ain't left the gym. She only left the gym to go to Chile. And she'll be right back in the gym when she get back. She ain't got nothing to do this summer but be in the gym. Yeah.
That
she
thing
ain't got
did
nothing to do
something
this
to
summer
her.
but be in the gym. But all the Gamecocks is in the gym, but I ain't gonna make this a Gamecock show because I know y'all get tired of me just talking about Gamecocks. But all the Gamecocks ain't been nothing but it. I'm gonna be talking about them tomorrow.
Right.
Oh yeah, and visit Easter Island. Okay, she did that too.
Some self-care.
Okay.
No, no, you can't see, just that. I'm sure she's a film junkie. You can't teach that type of IQ, and it's like every time you see her play is something different added or a different move, and the physicality. And I think people underestimate the physicality when she's in the post.
Hold on one second. Hey, this DJ. How about just move on? Because nobody dumped on LSU. I came in here and said that I'm a Big Four fan, and I wanted to know about what's wrong with her because she's the biggest brand about to walk in the WNBA. Just move around. This chat ain't for you. Please, don't come back. That's where I'm at with it. Like, for real. Because nobody was dumping on her. Move on with that bullshit. This ain't that type of channel. I done told y'all since March 1st, I was on Demon Time. July 1st, I went on Super Demon Time. I'm not dealing with bullshit over here. It's enough bullshit ass content creators for this type of bullshit that you want to move around and push. Go find them. Go find your tribe. We having a basketball conversation over here. If this ain't what you want, move around. Move around. Move around. Because nobody was dumping on LSU, and this ain't even about no Gamecock and LSU shit. I ain't never really seen you over here before. So you probably don't know what this community is about, but I can tell by the way that you're moving, you're not welcome here. So I don't even know if you want to leave, but I'm telling you, don't come back. Don't come back. And if one of my wrenches need to escort you out, if I got a wrench in the chat, move them around because I'm sick of the bullshit. We having a real conversation over here, and it had nothing to do with dumping on anybody. That was a serious question because I see a young lady that loved the game looking like she doesn't fucking love the game right now, and that's concerning for me because she's the first one that's getting ready to go sit down at the WNBA table, already a brand, and that's important. So how she's handled and how she's supported is important to me because whether I'm a Gamecock or an LSU fan or whoever fan, it's about pushing women's basketball forward. And I can tell that ain't what you want. So move on, move around. Move around. This DJ, move around. Just move around. Sorry, coach. Go ahead.
Yeah, so hit that like
bullshit.
But hit that like and share. They both right there. Hit that like and share. They both right there.
Both right there.
So yeah. So I was saying about Joyce is that every time you see it, and then I feel like physicality, how physical she plays is underestimated. Bang really bangs in the paint, pause, but really, gets active in the paint. And yeah, it's not too many people that want to wrestle with the
Hey,
wrestle for basketball with Joyce down there.
not only that, Joyce is strong.
Yeah.
Hey, she take a licking and keep on ticking. You hear me? She gonna bounce around. You gonna bounce around messing with Joyce.
Bounce around.
You
It's time to get down.
gonna bounce around messing with Joyce.
Yeah.
106 in the chat, only 48 likes. Run them likes up, y'all. Run them up.
Make the math. The math need the math right. Please hit the likes.
So I got a question for you as a coach, right? As a coach, how do you bring my Rose theme music? Where my Rose theme music? There we go. You know how it goes. Stronger, better. You know how it goes. Stronger, better. You can't check me about shit. Let me be clear. You can't check me. It's a period at the end of my name. Fuck out of here. You can't check me. My name end with a period. Move around. Like I said, move around. Stronger, better. Oh man, you couldn't just leave yourself. God.
No. Yeah, rush around.
You can't check me about shit. Motherfuckers thinking they checking somebody. Cut your channel on. Make a video over there. Fuck out of here though. Stronger, better. As a coach, how do you bring Joyce back in from this experience, right? How do you bring her back in and get into the growth and development? Do you take time off? How do you work her back into like your summer workouts now?
Well, I mean, with someone with a work ethic and with an engine like her, you definitely want some self-care first, because we see that. So probably some voluntold break before we get back into it, and then you want to visit with her about experience, what she learned, and celebrate it, acknowledge that, you know what I mean, and celebrate her before you get back into the X's and O's and the conditioning and everything. So you want to take time to get rest and also celebrate that accomplishment and everyone's accomplishments. And so for me as a coach, we celebrate what everyone has done, what efforts, because you want to bring that, that culture and get that stirred up. But definitely with Joyce, we want to glean from that experience. But people that go to work, you celebrate. You get, affirmation was encourage people to want to.
Oh, you think it should be a celebration? I was just wondering, like, do you bring her back in and be like, hey, take a rest?
We gonna break some bread over this. We gonna have a little spread.
Get back. You know how, coach, I wasn't celebrating nothing. I was like, hey, you can rest about 2 days and I need you back in the gym. Now you want to throw a party. I wasn't throwing no party. Now look at you having
it's not a party, it's a get together. Like
now look at you having a barbecue. Now is you barbecuing or it's a cookout?
I'm a griller. It's cookout.
Now you want to grill.
Yeah, I'm on the grill. It's cookout.
Okay,
cookout. It's getting everybody back. We celebrating coming back together, and people talk about what they achieved.
You said give that baby a party. We gave her a party last year when she got back.
Right, I know.
Every time she go away and come back.
Thank you, Sassy. Get that baby. Let
me tell y'all this. Joyce ain't worried about no party. Joyce trying to get in the gym.
Yep. Why that baby can't handle
Joyce like throw me a party in the gym.
A party ain't a party till you come on through.
But, I love the development. Cookout auntie, she deserved it.
Thank you, Elsie.
I live in South Carolina, and she was all state in volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And you see it all coming out. What they call it, the little dolphin dive she did. That's a volleyball play, right? Yeah, right. Dolphin dive she did to get the ball. You see it all. Soccer. Joyce run forever. She run forever, and she running the floor beautifully right now. But I am so excited about all of the developmental work that she did. So she did a 3X, right? That was a real X-ray on her game, and we got to see her kind of really work in just that 3-on-3 space. And then she took that and put it to work in this 5-on-5 setting. She been hooping. She been working her butt off. I am excited about the work that kid is doing right now. I'm excited about the work everybody's doing, but Joyce is doing it on the international stage, and Isla McDowell, got to call her out. She did get in the game the other day. No party because Sarah Strong ain't partying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, T. Jones? Yeah, me and you on the same time. We'll have a party later. We'll have a party later. Joyce is like, when I get that ring that I didn't get yet, I only got one of the two that I came for last year. So yes, work to be done. She do run like a gazelle. It's gonna be interesting to really see how we get up and down the floor with Joyce running like that. I was looking at Adele Talk. I thought Adele Talk was Agat. She was so skinny on the picture. I thought it was Agat McCure with Maddie on her back. They said that's Delhi. So there's that. Joyce won a state title in basketball at 9 o'clock on Friday night and showed up for an 8 o'clock a.m. soccer match to start the season the next morning. Yeah, we got games to win. We got things to do. Yep. I love it. That's the type of work ethic you want. And you could tell that she worked like that. I'm excited to see everybody get on the floor. I was glad to see Isla out there, but just the ability to get up and down the floor with a Isla out there, a Joyce out there, a Nadell out there. Be able to switch that up. Y'all been watching Dowder? Okay, I'm not gonna turn this into game clock. We'll do game clock.
Yeah, you try to sneak it. You try to.
Yeah, Sarah ain't got time to party. She got a whole team to carry by herself this season. So do you think Sarah really gonna be by herself? Now AZ Fudd is there, and Sarah Williams is there, and Kaylee Heckleton showed up. Yeah, killer, killer's killer. Killer's killer. I told y'all that Camila Cardozo was going to America to show y'all she the best big in the world. She gonna look like the best big in the world by the time this thing all over. Thriller Miller. I know what she gonna do. Yes, FM killer too. Gamecock showing out all over the place.
Thriller Miller.
But you really think Sarah Strong got to carry by herself? I don't know about that one, yo. I don't know about that one. I mean, I don't.
I think that's close to accurate. I think that's about close to.
I don't know, yo. I don't know. Mondo's probably not in the chat right now.
Mondo, are you out? Send the Mondo signal.
And I don't know if I seen Jeremy in there either. Yeah, AZ can go down at any time, but you kind of got another player. You kind of got another player that I like. What's her name? She's an international player.
Oh, like start with a P. The last name with a P. Pacino and Pacino.
Nah, it ain't just Fudd and Heckle. No, it's
Pacino. Pacino. I forgot. I thought the last name started with a P or something. Or Bolivia. Sound like Uncle Drew.
Nah, I want to get her name right because I really like I like her. I went and looked at Blanca Quinones. BQ. Blanca Quinones, 6'2" forward freshman. Go check her stats out. I mean, not even her stats. Go look at her highlights. Why else Gino ain't signed the contract if he got backup for Sarah? I don't know why Gino didn't sign the contract. Oh wait, no, they did. They said that Gino didn't sign. I ain't talking about Gandy. I'm talking Blanca Quinones. BQ is a monster. Thank you, FM. Y'all better go look at Blanca. Y'all better go look at Blanca. You ain't gonna just walk through. Look, okay, y'all go look at that girl out of Ecuador. Okay, yeah, Sarah Williams is there too, but it's Blanca I'm talking about, y'all. They got KK and all them, I know them, but it's Blanca, the freshman I'm talking about. They said that Gino didn't sign a contract this year. It didn't have anything to do with Duck and Smoke. It was Big East added more conference games, so he couldn't. He didn't have room. It was a conflict because he has to play more conference games. Yeah, you gotta understand. Gino is a made man. Gino is always gonna be right there. It's not a bigger game in basketball. But what is it that you want to say about LSU, Rachel? I don't. Yeah, but I don't know what it is you want to talk about more about LSU. But yeah, whatever. But I like the makeup that they got. They got El Alfie. They still got KK Arnold. They got Quinones. Go look at her. They picked up Heckle. They still got Allie. They still got Ashley Shea. She shoot the shit out the ball. Sarah Strong. Like, Gino got a squad. He went and got Sarah Williams. Still got Chelly, Ice Brady. So, I mean.
Ice Brady.
Yeah, the Big East went from 18 to 20 games. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't like we was just dying to see more big league games, but you know.
He could have put a
But again,
non-conference.
like I said earlier, I feel like South Carolina UConn is the biggest game in women's college basketball next season, and they want to be able to capitalize it. And if they can make that thing be the championship, then they will. And I don't think that they wanted it to be the second time around. I think they wanted for a championship matchup. So there's that.
Okay.
I don't know. You
The
said you
rematch.
said something else about LSU, but I don't know what it was you was gonna say. I was waiting for you. We got a lot of games tomorrow. We don't
Lot
need
of games.
No, we do not need 20 little lease games.
But no, we don't.
We don't watch them. I don't watch them anyway. You know, the Blue Jays. Oh, Creighton. That's about it. Creighton Blue Jays.
Creighton.
UConn. Georgetown. I'm gonna be paying attention to Georgetown because my twins over there.
Yeah.
I got SC and UConn in the final. That's what I said. They signed a new TV contract. Yeah. I don't know why. Tania Latson did her first media session for SC today in Columbia. She was contacted by UConn, LSU, and Tennessee when she entered the portal, but she ultimately chose SC because of Dawn. Yeah, and it didn't hurt that she can play with Raven again. I have not seen the entire non-conference schedule. No, I don't know what Smith gonna do with the Aces. I'm so interested to see tomorrow. It's like I want to hurry up and go to sleep and wake up for Christmas. Like, you know, the faster I go to sleep, the faster Santa Claus will be here. I can't. I am so intrigued.
Oh,
I'm so intrigued to see, especially because you let Kitley go and you didn't keep Deja Kelly. And
nasty work.
I can't wait to see. You saying the men's basketball signed a new TV contract? UConn, I don't know.
Nearly 368,000 pounds of Oscar Mayer turkey bacon recalled.
I ain't never believed in turkey bacon anyway. If I'm gonna eat some bacon, I'm gonna eat some bacon. I'm not a turkey bacon.
Right, you want the bacon. If
I'm gonna get some bacon, I'm gonna get some bacon. Melissa just played the Aces with Dallas. Now she got to play them again. I don't get it. She just played against the Aces with Dallas, and now she's gonna play Dallas. I don't know. She's playing with the Aces now. I'm not sure if you're saying. The Fever Cup parade is on Saturday. I figured they would. You don't think Smith gonna play? Okay.
They got a cup parade.
Latson said her choice was about how they prepare you for the league, and she needed that challenge to get ready for the WNBA. Yeah, I saw her clip. She also talked about being able to play with Raven again. They asked her what kind of player, what kind of person Raven is. She's genuine. People don't know Raven. I'm excited to see tonight get on the floor. Yeah, I saw Odyssey got waived, but I wonder if Odyssey ends up in Dallas. She hit or miss, but when she hooping, she a problem. But when she ain't, it don't look good. You talking about Nalissa? Oh, you ain't got to tell me. I missed the Flau'jae talk, but rewarded to watch. I feel like she got to learn. Rewound to watch. I feel like she got to learn to play off ball more comfortably, but she used to have the ball in her hands. LSU running your turn, my turn type. Okay, so 2-9 Guapo. Here's the thing. She not getting them off the curl, pull up, pin down plays, or ISO actions. Okay, so this is just about her growing. So these are just things that she's going to add to her bag. So maybe Flau'jae didn't come here to really go off like I wanted to see her go off. And maybe this was a challenge about her being able to learn these things from Kara Lawson. So there's that. I want Odyssey to find a permanent home. I'm sure Odyssey wants to find a permanent home. But at this point, the question that I asked when I heard Odyssey got cut was, and I'm going to tell you the honest answer when they said Odyssey got cut, I said, damn, why Odyssey can't keep a job? Why Odyssey can't keep a job? What's up with Odyssey? Yeah, I heard Dallas only had 6 available players today at practice. Yeah. Slim Pickens.
Well, Odyssey to Dallas.
But I thought Odyssey was going back to Dallas. If y'all go back, it's a video It's a video of me watching the last LA versus Dallas game in Dallas after Odyssey had ended up in LA, and Odyssey spent time Odyssey went and hugged everybody, like the janitor, the floor person. She waved at everybody, stopped and talked to everybody. Y'all remember? I was so irritated. Like, girl, it's time to go. What are you doing? So I think Odyssey plan was to go back to Dallas and have a home in Dallas, and then they got the number one pick, and Paige was coming there, and that changed kind of Odyssey's plans. But I think that with Ty Harris hurt, you can get Odyssey back there and still have her kind of be a point guard and move Paige and Enrique kind of off the ball a little bit and find some success in Dallas. But what I heard them talking about today was that they really planning on running through their front court. So they went and got big. They got Lee Rule. They got Big T. Somebody else, another big they got down there. Sound like they were trying to go big. So.
Pause.
Good question. I thought she would quickly come back here to Dallas. Yeah, I think she's going to Dallas. But we got a lot of basketball tomorrow. A lot. And I gotta give Coach time. 130 in the chat. I don't know. Y'all make the math make sense. I got 130 in the chat. Got 57 likes. Spend your social media currency. Hit that like. Hit that share. They both right there. Five of y'all still share this thing out. Share this thing out.
They're both right.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready for. Do you got any player updates?
Just real quick. Tonight? We're not going to be long tonight. Quick player updates brought to you by Uncle Junie's Transmission Brakes and Coffee Shop. We're coming to a corner near you. Go get Junified. Also, be safe out there if you're messing with the firecrackers. Keep all your fingers. Okay.
I do not. We're gonna find out right now if the list is confirmed. He's gonna give us updates. I want Tiffany Mitchell to Dallas. I like that. Let's go.
Alexa Hale is out for the fourth game due to pneumothorax again. Still sick.
Damn, I gotta make a change on my fantasy.
Your fantasy team.
Yeah, I thought she was back tomorrow.
She missed it.
Damn.
Cam Brink did not travel with the team to New York, so season debut will be pushed back. I repeat, Cam Brink did not travel with the Sparks to play New York Liberty. So debut will be pushed back. Ray Burrell, Political Lil, what's up? Ray Burrell expected to play Thursday night, coming off that knee injury. We shall see. Emily Ingsler is available after missing 2 games. Personal issues.
Lisa Pugh, I am getting smashed in fantasy.
Musa, ankle injury, didn't play against Aces, and likely game day to day. So there's no update. Dejanay Carrington, rib. How much for one rib? No, rib injury, so likely to miss. And you have all the updates. As you said, we already know Dallas injuries go back like 2 weeks worth. So as far as tracking, so we've been through that. And so it looks like we got WNBA portal style for trades, right? And pickups, because people just hurt. Are they hurt, quote unquote hurt, or they hurt? Are you hurt or you hurt? I don't know. So that has been 3-player update. I'm laughing because now some of these explanations and the injury is very vague. It's very bogus. It's like, okay.
Real quick here.
Ankle.
Did you have an opinion about the portal opening back up?
For NCAA?
Yeah.
I think so. I think some players might have got overlooked and people went too fast because it was kind of flash in the pan. So I feel there's some people stuck in the cyber transfer situation that can get a possible opportunity. So we'll see.
Gonna be interesting. Do you expect a lot of people to jump into the portal?
You got enough people still there that need to go somewhere.
No. The entire portal is not open. what they're doing is they're going to open a portal from July 7th to August 5th. And any player that is listed on the designated student athlete list in accordance with the House settlement will be able to transfer. So it don't mean nothing. You got to be on you got to be on a DSA. You got to be on a designated student athlete list.
Okay.
To be able to participate in the in this portal.
I mean, at this point, is if you leave it's because the bag is right. Second time around, I don't.
Or the bag, or you found out that the bag wasn't going to be right with the revenue sharing. Because remember, July 1st was Happy Revenue Sharing Day, and y'all know what I told you, Happy Revenue Sharing Day, but I forgot to tell you, Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. I celebrate Bobby. I celebrate Bobby Bonilla Day every year.
That's revenue. That's revenue
until 2035. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. Happy belated Bobby Bonilla Day. So, he said, okay, so that means Lake could come back. I don't know if Lake's getting on the DSA. So I just thought that was, I thought that's interesting. We're gonna see. Yeah, you have to ask to be put on the list. You have to go in and tell them, you want to go on the list.
Right.
Yeah, Bobby Bonilla Day. Yeah, get that bag. Y'all know what it is. If you know.
Get that bag, boo. Political
Bobby Bonilla gonna be collecting a check from Major League Baseball until he's 62 years old. They're gonna pay him $1.2 million every year till he's 62. Yes, every July 1st I celebrate Bobby Bonilla Day. What a deal he cut. Oh yeah, they messed that thing up.
Yeah. Political Lil said, Coach, why they trading Edwards? I mean, I think what a difference Kitron makes. So not Sonia Citron and Kiki Edwards playing well. So you got more years, and then Leah Edwards to struggle with some injuries, and so just a different direction. And I think if she gets on the right team, Leah Edwards will be fine. She gets with the program, so she still has a lot of basketball play. But the question with Edwards is, can she stay healthy? I think that's the big question mark. And so right now, Kiki and Sonia Citron are staying healthy, and they're playing well. I mean, so that's just the reality of it. But I think Aaliyah Edwards will have time to shine again. Time will be up.
So this ain't a knock on Aaliyah Edwards, and I think that Aaliyah Edwards will have a fine career in the WNBA. But especially for the UConn fans in the chat, my UConn fans, let me know, when was the last time Aaliyah Edwards had a healthy season? I don't know. This is a serious question. I'm just curious. I don't know. So I remember senior year she was hurt. The year before that she had the mask. The year before that she had the mask. I don't know if she was healthy her entire freshman year, but I believe that she had an injury every year through college. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I don't know. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. So is it kind of unfair to say, do we expect her? Can she stay healthy? I don't know. Long time. Yeah, I just, I don't know that she stays healthy, but it's not. I don't think it's never like season ending. It's always like little knick-knack stuff that happened, stuff that she could play through. Broke my nose, put my mask on. I don't know. I think that she bangs down there, and she gets banged up. So I don't know. It's like, no major injuries, just nose broke. Maybe they took the back or something. I don't remember anything major. So in that type of case, like with the nose, it's nothing. It's not a weight she can lift. It's gonna make that nose stronger. So maybe you play in a mask all the time. Plus, I like Master Leah Edwards anyway. She's a beast. But do you think she needs to put on some weight? What is it that kind of keeps her in the game down there banging? And maybe it's she's gonna be banging with some stronger women now. So let me know. What do you think?
Should the weight?
And you think she gets the weights? Pierre, you say Pierre was dismissed from Vandy. I don't know. Get her back, but I think that's banging too. Like I just think big, get a little bit stronger. But I think that she'll be okay. But I think that they're trading her because, well, number one, I wouldn't trade her. because I think they're more dangerous with her. I would look at moving one of the other bigs, but she has value that can strengthen their bench. So she should be able to bring something back that would strengthen their bench. A high draft pick. So I get it. Go ahead, coach.
Oh no, I think maybe I'm being too kind-hearted. If you're looking at your coaching scheme and the direction that you're going, you trade a Lee Edwards so you can get the playing time that they deserve in the situation where it's beneficial to her career and hope that she stays healthy. So that's the other thing because I'm fond of Aaliyah AE's game, Aaliyah Edwards' game, and so if it's just not in your future plans and you can have that honest conversation with your staff and with that player or just be honest with yourself, I think the best thing is to move on is not a love loss, but is making sure they put in the best position to be, to get the success they need, opportunity to be successful and use their skills at the end of the day. She already clumsy.
Oh, guys, spoil brat. Question: what injury should these ladies play through, and when is it time to sit out?
I mean, most of the time somebody's sitting through playing through something anyway. There's nobody that's ever 100% healthy. Like you got to, ankles agitating you. Sometimes it's growing, or you may have a little tendonitis in your knee, stuff like that. Your finger may bother you. You got bursitis. Some players got shoulder. So you always playing through something because it's such a physical game. I don't think. I mean, show me somebody that's 100% health. What does that look like? So somebody's always playing through something. It's something where it's you know usually an ACL. We seen put somebody out. Some players play through an MCL because it's not as severe, but if you continue to play on it, it can still cause more damage. So it's all what you think is worth playing for. Me, I'm sitting out if that is allowed. I know I'm on guaranteed contract because just but my body wear down like that, and then after my playing days is over, WNBA, my coach, ain't nobody gonna be around there sitting with me with arthritis in my neck and my my hip and stuff. So, but that's my answer.
Let me see. They asking for more money. Didn't she play all WNBA in a rival? When did she get hurt? She got hurt at the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah, she played Unrivaled though,
Edwards.
right?
I thought Edwards got hurt at the beginning of the season.
She played Unrivaled.
I don't
though.
think Edwards would mind a trade either. She's a commodity. You're right. You trade her to improve your team and help her. If she can find a better fit, yeah. And where's the list? The list doesn't have to be. You have to be on the list by July 6th, and I don't know that we'll ever really see the list. Like we never really see the portal. They can just ask to go on the list.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, AT playing with bones rolling around her arms, no shoulders. Yeah, she ain't tripping.
Yeah. So we got pre-4th of July games. Today is July 3rd. People in the mood for the pick'ems. Some people already off. Got time off already. They already vacating or staycating.
I don't know.
If you are, I hope you enjoy it. If you started your vacation, I hope it's getting off to a great start for you, fam. Anybody, and if you haven't like seafood, shrimp, or lobster, just send me inbox or something. I'll work that out, and I'll be more than happy to, get a plate from you. Any type of crab legs or anything like that. Politically, I think eventually when Toronto she'll end up in Toronto. I think so. I have to agree. I think that will work itself out for that. And Sanaya's still on the Sparks. Auntie says.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as I know.
So it's so funny, Michelle. I was just trying to help people out if they had extra crab legs, or, lobster tail or something, um, something like that. Boil. I don't do the sausage with the seafood boil. Okay, I don't do that. The russet potatoes. Okay. Anyway, I had a snack moment. Here we go. We got pickles. So pickles. Where my sound effects at? Pickles, 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 pickles. Pick 'em tonight. All right, we got pick'ems on tomorrow for 7 p.m. Eastern game. Las Vegas Aces 8-8 record. Indiana Fever 8-8. I give them you pick 'em, pick 'em. You got the Aces or the Fever. I can't feel my shoulders when I'm with you, right? I can't feel my feet. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough, Benji, baby. It is like much respect. Here we go. Fire up the chat. FM says Aces.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Sassy cat.
Veggie baby, ain't you talking about AT?
Yeah, she's talking about AT.
Okay.
Sassy.
I thought you was like, so sorry, Veggie baby. Like you thought she was talking about her real baby.
No, she's
my bad. I just can't walk back over here. Coach was like, my bad. I'm like, oh no, wait a minute. Hold on, Coach.
She was talking about AT. I knew she was talking about. FM Aces, Sassy Kathy Aces, Michelle Harley Aces, Lisa Pill Aces, Spurred Brat. Like you down south, they say spurred. That boy spurred. They spurred. Spurred Brat Aces. All right. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Countdown coming. 10, 9. Bench it, baby. Bust the Aces. Bench it, baby. Put Aces. All right. Fever on a Commissioner Cup hangover. I got to agree with you. Yeah. Because I got high. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aces of Fever. Pick 'em close. On to the next. LA Sparks 5-12. No Cameron Brink yet. New York Liberty, 11-5, 7 p.m. Eastern game. This is played in New York and Brooklyn. Who do you have, Sparks or the Liberty? Oh, you came in Political Lil with the last game with the Aces at the shot. Thank you, Political Lil. All right, now we got the Sparks or the Liberty. Let's pick 'em, Benji, baby. New York. Political Lil, Liberty, Sassy Cassie, Liberty, FM with the Liberty emoji, stature of Liberty, Michelle Harley, Liberty, Kia Highlight, Liberty with the emoji next to it, Riri with Liberty, Lisa Pugh, Liberty, Spoiled Brat, New York. If I can make it anywhere, it's up to you, New York. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, where the love go? That pick 'em close, though. Meant to spell it how J. Rule said he got. Okay. Hunt rounds, hunt clips. New York. Yeah, yo. I got you, Benji, baby. I see what you're saying. Hunt it. YouTube hating on your own. Hunt it. Okay, hunt it. Okay. I was like, hunting. Goodwill Hunting. I don't know. Now I see. It makes sense. I'm sorry. I got confused. It makes sense. All right, on to the next. 10-7 Seattle Storm against the Dream. 11-6, 7:30 Eastern PM. They playing down in the A. In the A. Hey, who you got? Pick 'em. Storm or the Dream? Pick 'em. Let's roll them. 1, 2, 3. Let your pick 'ems loose in the chat now. Storm or Dream. Political Lil. Dream. If I'm dreaming. Michelle Harley. The Dream. Riri. Dream. Storm because they mad. Sassy Cassie. Storm because they mad. You mad. They mad. Riri. Dream. Lisa Pugh. Dream. FM. Dream. My Storm are struggling. Kia High Life. Say it with your chest. Dream. Okay, I heard you. Spoiled brat. Storm. Romancing the Storm. Here we go. Storm. Anybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, where the love go? Hey, that pick'em closed. That pick'em is closed. All right. Next pick'em. 12-5 Phoenix against 5-13 Dallas Wangs. Lemon Peppers. Mercury against the Lemon Peppers. 8 p.m. Eastern Time start in Texas, Arlington, Texas. I don't have any extras in Texas. Fire up the chat with your pick 'em tonight. Who you have, Mercury or the Wangs? Lemon Peppers. Ooh, you got it. Sassy Cassie, Dallas. All right. Okay, FM pick Mercury, Political Lil, Phoenix. Kia had them laughing at me, kids. Kia, Phoenix. Riri, Phoenix. Michelle Harley, Phoenix. Okay. Mercury rising. Right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Spoiled Brats is Dallas. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what the though? Where the love go? Pick 'em closed though. All right. That is closed. That pick 'em's closed for Phoenix and Dallas. Here we go. We got 8 and 9 Mystics. Lisa Pugh, you had to chip in and the layup at the buzzer. Lisa Pugh with the layup at the buzzer picks Mercury. Washington Mystics against 8 and 9. Washington Mystics against 14 and 2. Minnesota Lynx, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Played in Minnesota. Ha! Pick 'em. Ha! Pick 'em. Fire up the chat with your pick 'em. You got the Mystics or the Minnesota Lynx. Political Lil Mystics. Them youngins gonna get it done, huh, Lil? Sassy Cassie Lynx. FM the Sticks. Man, it's cold in this building. Just the AC, the auto, just you know how the auto AC be messing you up anymore. Before we close it out, Lisa Pugh, the Lynx. All right, we about to close it out though. Kia Highlight, Mystic, Spoiled Brat, Lynx. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What the Pick'em's closed though. That Pick'em is closed. All right, we got 2 on Saturday. 2 left. Spoiled Brat with the Lynx at the thing on Saturday. The Sparks. Are we gonna be back on Friday, Auntie? Even though it's 4th of July, we gonna do a 4th of July edition.
Oh, even when I'm off, I'm on.
All right, so we gonna save Saturday's games for Friday. So the pick'ems is we're gonna do the 4th of July edition Friday. So we gonna save Saturday. Hey, chat family, we gonna save the pick'ems for Saturday pick'ems for Friday night. So this pick'ems has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs, Wings, and Wonders and Mondo's One Time. Yeah, boy.
All right, we got the pick'ems in. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. 104 in the chat. If you did not hit that like on the way in, hit that like on the way out. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification so you do not miss the next drop. We got Poly Sports T coming tomorrow. We got Now Joining the Conversation coming tomorrow. We got Gamecocking coming tomorrow. We got Hoops tomorrow. So Be on the lookout for them drops. Also, like I told y'all, I don't care the day. I don't care the hour. I don't care the time. When this thing hit 5K and I know it, I'm going.
We going like this. We going like this.
So we are we are 16 from 5K right now. Don't miss the party, man. How you shot ready? How you 1, 2, 3 go? We going to 5K. We 16 from 5K. When I see it hit 5K, I'm going live. So don't miss the party. Make sure you got the notifications on.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all. This community, hey, I'm so thankful. It's up from here from 5K to 1 million. From 5K to 1 million. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Hey, we appreciate you on tonight. Without you, there's no us. Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. Changes world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see, because you can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Okay, get in your bag, expand your bag, because I believe in you, and I know you believe in you, because you are the best. One thing, hey, in this crazy wild world of shorts we call the world, we call our world, that we live in. Hey, spread love, because more love is what we need now than ever. Sets Talk Sports 5K coming our way.
We appreciate y'all pulling up with us. We finna get ready to get out of here. I think I'm in the mansion. For a minute. Let me do
the cabbage patch for the 5K.
Yeah, we're gonna clock that T. We're gonna clock that. We're gonna clock that T. 5K mean Bobby Bonilla time. 5K mean it's time for Sets Talk Sports to get on the road. 5K tonight, you calling it? All right, that's what I'm saying. So look, 5K mean it's time for Sets Talk Sports to get out on the road. We're gonna be telling y'all where Sets Talk Sports is trying to get to, and all the different ways that y'all can support. The best way you can support right now is push me in that algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that comment. Y'all, spend your social media currency wisely. Treat it like a 1, a 5, a 10, and a 20. Let's get it. Until next time, until us. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. And we out.